Hey YouTube, what's going on? Sample Sounds here, bringing you some RU battles today. For this first battle, it's against a guy named Ottsor. For my team, I have a Hitmonlee, I believe it might be a Endure Lychee Berry set. Not sure, this is an older team like usual. I also have a Specs Galvantula, that I do know, a Rapid Spinning Cryogonal, a Hazard Setting Ferroseed, a Trick Scarf Rotom Original, and I believe a Sub Punch Hitmonchan. And then looking at his team, he's got an Electivire, Moltres, Spiritomb, Cryogonal, Quillfish, and Steelix. Basically, he's got a very balanced team with two main threats of Moltres and Electivire, a rapid spin blocker in Spiritomb, a rapid spinner in Cryogonal, spike setting Quillfish, and defensive Quillfish probably. And then he's got Steelix for also another defensive Pokemon. So let's get into the battle. I start off with my Ferroseed as he starts off with his Quillfish. I Thunder Wave the Quillfish as he sets up some spikes and keeps setting him up, and then I start to set up my hazards as well. First with Stealth Rocks and then a layer of spikes, and he brings in the Moltres as I set up some more spikes. He misses the Fire Blast, which sucks for him because I Thunder Wave him right after. And he goes for the Roost now. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier, but whatever. He kills me with the next Fire Blast, but I've got all my hazards up, so that's fine with me. I Scarf him I trick him the Scarf for his Life Orb, and he just kills me anyway, so there's that. And then I try to Thunder him, but I miss, but he gets paralyzed, so it's a wasted turn basically. Then I kill him with the next Thunder. And his Cryogonal comes out, and I Thunder him and paralyze him, which is pretty good, because, yeah. But sadly, he gets away my hazards and whatnot. And then he goes for the Ice Beam as I switch out to my own Cryogonal. And I expected the Spiritomb to come out, so that's why I went for a Toxic instead of Rapid Spin right away. And he still doesn't bring the Spiritomb out to block my Rapid Spin, which is weird. So, yeah, that's the Evire came out, crits me with a flamethrower, I mean. But, you know, that kind of sucked because I could have lived like 2 or 3 of those. But now my survivability's out. But he brings in the Quillfish, and this is a perfect opportunity to recover back up after killing that Electivire, so you know. He switches out his Quillfish to take the predicted Volt Switch, which, you know, can't touch a Steelix, so... And since I'm Specs, I'm locked into it. And now he brings out his stupid Spiritomb to block my Rapid Spin. Now he does it. And judging by that damage, I believe he was a banded Spiritomb, so that's why I stayed in. I figured he'd pursue, so, you know. Anyway, I bring out my Galvantula, not Garvantula, just to deal some damage, go for some Giga Drains, because I know nothing can really take it, since I'm Specs and whatnot. His Steelix does die to 3 of them, so that's that out of the way. And now his Cryogonal comes out again, and really can't touch it because most Cryogonals are especially defensive. So I have to switch out into my Hitmonchan and basically just get rid of the rest of his team as I go for a sub. Believe get some bulk ups up and then start wreaking havoc. As you'll see, there's 1 bulk up. He's got some spikes instead of trying to break my sub, which is going to cost him, as you're going to see. There's a second bulk up and a second layer of spikes, and then a third bulk up as he brings in the Spiritomb. So basically at this point I'm ready to destroy everything as I go for an Ice Punch on the Spiritomb. And then he brings out the Quillfish again, can't intimidate me behind the sub. I just keep going for bulk ups because I know I'm going to need quite a few to take him out with a Focus Punch in one shot. So now he tries to break my sub with waterfalls, but I don't have it, and I just focus punch him and just kill him. And then Cryogonal comes out, breaks my sub with an ice beam, and I kill him with a focus punch. So that was a really good game on my part, because there's a whole lot of predicting going on, and I was just doing my best to beat him. But Ottsor played a pretty good game too. There's some pretty good predictions on his side. It just came down to me not just setting up, and he just let me set up, and that's never a good thing, especially when you have a Hitmonchan. Let's get on to the next battle. I have a different team this time, consisting of Shell Smashing Omastar, I think a Flying Gem Sceptile that may not be correct, but I'm not sure. It's an older team again. A Specs or Scarf Typhlosion. I think this Hitmonchan was a black belt Hitmonchan, because or it's a muscle band, I can't remember which, but basically it powers up all the punching moves, and then once you add in Iron Fist, it's really good. And my Trick Scarf Rotom Original, and Aerodactyls set up Stealth Rocks and take out some of the faster stuff and whatnot. On his team, he's got a very fast team consisting of Ninjask, Excelgor, Sceptile, and Electivire. And then he's also got Regirock and Druddigon. This guy I've played a few times. I don't have any of his battles uploaded on my channel just yet, but this will be this is one of the earlier ones that I've had with him. He's a really good Showdown player. He also does a bunch of monotype stuff. I don't know if he has a YouTube account, but if he does, GeropSP, you're a pretty good player. So let's get to the battle. I start off with Hitmonchan. He starts off with Ninjask. I figured he brings in the Ninjask, it'd be a great time for me to set up. So that's exactly what I do. I substitute as he goes for a Sword Stance, and then I go for a Thunder Punch. Then you guys see that all of his work was wasted as I go for a Mach Punch. So that's Ninjask out of there. Then Excelgor comes in, and I just go for a Focus Punch because I know he can't break my sub. And that takes him down, way down. And then I just finish him off with a Mach Punch. So, yeah, I'm already sweeping his team with a Hitmonchan because Electivire just dies right away, and then Druddigon comes out, and basically Druddigon stops my Hitmonchan from completely wrecking his team, sadly. So, yeah. But yeah, I can bring out my Tentacles, my Omastar, Shell Smash in his face, and then just go from there. He goes for Earthquake, break in my Sash, and then I go for Ice Beam, taking him out. He brings in the Regirock. I know it can take, or I thought it could take one hit, but I still went for it. And I take out his Regirock, and then Sceptile dies afterwards. So Hitmonchan and Omastar taking out his entire team. I know it wasn't that great of a battle for him. GeropSP, I'm sorry, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, and you just let people set up and they sweep you. So yeah, to the next battle. I have basically the same team, except my Typhlosion is switched for an Emboar, because I wanted another physical attacker instead of a special attacker. But other than that, my team is exactly the same. On my opponent's side, he is lolrus. Kind of a funny name, but yeah. He's got an Absol, an Excelgor, Dusknoir, Druddigon, Hariyama, and Cryogonal. Fairly decent team, fairly well balanced. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I start off my Rotom original, and he starts off with Hariyama immediately switching out, which sucks for him because he gets the scarf and I get his Rocky helmet. But yeah, Druddigon is now basically useless, and he sets up his rocks as I go for Shadow Balls. Get the special defense drop on both the Druddigon and the Absol, but the Absol kills me with the Night Slash, so there's that. I come in with my Hitmonchan, just go for Mach Punch and get rid of that Absol, but he switches out to Dusknoir, and I have to switch out to my Aerodactyl because I don't want to get Will-O-Wisped, and Aerodactyl really doesn't mind getting Will-O-Wisp, but he misses twice, so it doesn't even matter, and I kill him off with 2 Stone Edges. And then his Hariyama comes out to fake out me, I guess, and get his guts boosted. And then he goes for a Bullet Punch, which really sucked, but yeah. At this point, he's complaining about the 2 missed Will-O-Wisps, which honestly I don't think really mattered. But yeah, he comes out. His Hariyama died to a Flare Blitz from my Imbor, and then his Druddigon almost dies, but I kill him with a Ice Beam because I didn't want to set up because my sash was broken. Excelgor comes in and beats Almastar, but that doesn't really matter. And then I'm down 1-3 right here, and you're gonna see that honestly it doesn't matter because Hitmonchan is Hitmonchan, and he thinks that he might win with Excelgor, but no. Now Focus Punch takes it out into a sash immediately, and then Mach Punch to finish it up. Yeah, everything else dies to a Focus Punch or Mach Punch because Absol just died to a Mach Punch, and then Cryogon is going to come in here, I do a Focus Punch, and that's the end of the battle. Really, these 3 battles are to show you that Hitmonchan is a threat. And in RU, it's just like a huge threat. I've actually used it in OU before, and it's still a threat. It's just one big threat if you let it set up. So, I guess just 3 good battles. That last one was really close. lolrus, who are a really good opponent. But yeah. At this point, my ranking was 1536 in RU. Sadly, that's no longer because my stats got reset. But yeah, if you like these battles, leave a like. If you have any suggestions, comment. And if you like me and want to see more, subscribe. It's your choice. Until later, peace out.